Alrighty. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm gonna do another easy, simple, no, well, not super easy, but simple enough for anybody pretty much to play the song. It's a song by Blue October called "Hate Me." I like the song. It has a lot of basic chords and a lot of basic beginner chords. And I think it's pretty easy to kind of switch the fingering from chord to chord. So you'll probably always have one finger on a string, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and start. There's only 3 parts to the song. There's a verse, and the chorus, and the bridge, which are the same throughout the whole song. So the very first chord that we're going to play it's the G chord. Alright, so that's just pointing finger, 2nd fret on the 5th string, middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th, and then we just put the ring finger down here on the 1st string of the 3rd fret. Alright, so strumming pattern, it's also simple, I believe. It's down, up, and then just kind of speeding through it towards the end. So it's down, down, and then kind of a up, down, up, down, up, down. So we're going to do that twice. So it's down, 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 up, down, up, down, down. The strumming doesn't really matter, I guess. It's not really big. So that's the strumming pattern. So to make this easier, we're going to try to break it down. So that's one measure, and then we're going to do it twice. So the whole verse is just doing that strumming pattern twice. Okay. So right after that, the next chord is going to be E minor. So we're just going to go ahead and remove the ring finger, and we're going to place the middle finger right underneath the pointing finger. So we're going to be on the 4th string of the 2nd fret, and pointing finger still in the same place. 2nd fret, 5th string, and same thing. Alright, and then we're gonna the next chord is a C chord, another basic chord, and that's also quite simple. We're just gonna keep our middle finger where it's at, and we're gonna move our pointing finger down to the 2nd string of the 1st fret, and we're gonna place our ring finger on the 5th string of the 3rd fret. So we could either push up a little bit on the 6th to mute that string out, or you could go ahead and place your thumb over it. Alright, so then same thing. Alright, and for the last chord for the verse, it's a minor. So we're going to keep our fingers exactly where they're at. We're just going to move the ring finger over to the 2nd fret. I'm going to place it right underneath the middle finger. So that's going to be on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And same thing, we're going to keep the thumb up here to mute the 6th string. And then we're going to start over again. Back to the G. Strumming, same thing, and we're just going to go through the same chords once again. And that's the verse. So let's go ahead and get into the chorus. Alright. Okay, so for the chorus, we're going to use somewhat similar chords, but we're just going to switch it up just a tad bit, okay? So same thing, we start with the G. So hate me, and then today. So G. Hate me tomorrow, E minor. And then hate me for all, C major. So instead of doing it twice, we're going to go ahead and just shoot into the D chord. D chord is 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and middle finger on the second fret of the first string, and our ring finger in between that, so it's on the third fret of the second string. So this one we just want to play the bottom strings. So we try not to play the fifth and the sixth. I mean, it's gonna just angle your thumb downwards towards the guitar. I think that's probably the easiest way. Alright, and then right after that, it's the E minor. So this is the first part of the chorus, because it doesn't do it twice. It actually changes towards the end. And then we go back up to the E minor, and this is when he says for you. Back to the G, E minor, C, D, and then this is where it changes back to G. Alright, and for the second verse, it's exactly the same as the first verse. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the bridge now. Alright, so for the bridge uses a few of the same chords, but we're going to be using another chord that's not a basic chord, but it's a pretty easy chord still. It's a A minor 7. So it sounds pretty complicated, but it's not. It's actually easier than the A minor. So we're going to take the same A minor shape that we learned earlier, and we're just going to move we're going to play the third string. The third string open. So we're just gonna use our pointing finger and our middle finger, first and second fret. Okay. So let me go ahead and just walk you through this. Pointing finger on the second string of the first fret, and middle finger on the fourth string. Is that fourth one? Yeah, 4 of the second fret. Okay, and open third string. That's the only difference. Still going to be muting the sixth. Alright, so the whole bridge is just one measure. And then we go into the D, G, E minor, and then back to A minor 7, D, back to E minor. So we do that 3 times. Alright, so the best way to do this, make it quite easier, is just let's start over from C. So you're going to have to move the whole hand here in this one. So we go from A minor 7 to D, and then after this we go to the G. Alright, so from G to E minor it's quite simple. It's just move the middle finger right underneath the pointing finger, and then for A minor 7 we just move the pointing finger down over here on the second string of the first fret. And then once you hit E minor, start over again. That's it. And we do that 3 times. After that, we go back into the chorus, we just already learned it exactly the same way, guys. And the actual acoustic version, I don't hear him saying the for you, but it's also, if you guys want to play it, E minor, C, D, and G. So it's kind of like for you, and then for you, that's it. That's the whole song, guys. And hope you guys enjoy the song, and you guys have a good day.